fudge! It was still because my last stream was after community night. OBS still defaulted to having what's its face, to having my microphone on my Vibe mic instead of my quadcast. Well, try number 2. Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. How are we doing, everybody? It's been a solid week and a little bit more since I last was able to stream out to y'all, just due to the fact that I've had no energy after being shoveled away at work and all the surrounding things concerning that and all. But I hope y'all are doing well. Today is March 14, considering how the last time I streamed was March 6th, that was so. But I hope everybody is chilling out, having themselves a good time. I'm working to just relax and play games. Specifically, Cirno with Boulder just came out about last week or so, if I recall when it comes to it then. Which is a cute little pocket platforming game, almost reminds me of like Mario 64 in that way or so, of exactly so. Just trying to lift in a boulder. Or trying to lift a boulder that's in the way of her home. Okay, it's released 3 days ago on March 11th, but point stands. Can't wait to watch Sisyphus. I mean, one must imagine Cirno happy. But I hope y'all are doing well. I mean, I could have kept myself muted or wandered, but I need to actually make real content. So we're here. That is a big boulder with a face on it. What did that angelic diary say actually falling out of the sky? I'm sorry. I can only think of like that one meme, like that angel falling from the sky to like give the guy like the fortune cookie that says like something he doesn't want to hear. But 3 fairies doing their stuff when it comes to it then, and Cirno needing power to lift the boulder. And that's, there you go. There's the plot, the Cirno lifts the boulder, everybody. Look at how cute this is. Oh my god, though. How Cirno get rid of the boulder blocking her home. Movement. WASD and jump. I can sit. If I press F, we can zoom in and out otherwise. Oh, I did first person this thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, so this is shutting on me. Hello? I don't have anything else going on my side. And I guess like I have Stream Manager up. I would only have this in OBS. Change the Rangers for real. Well, first and foremost, hello, Mergent 2018. Am I about to get trolled here when it comes to it then, or is there something that is there like an Easter egg that I'm gonna be missing here then? Wait, journeys? Posical? Mano menu? Bees? What is bees? What does that mean? Oh. Oh, the frame's capped? I mean, we just saw it frame rate limit at 60. So yeah. Okay, no, okay, yeah. Now that feels well better. That feels well better. I can send the render distance back up then. It's been a while since I've last streamed, everybody. I think that's pretty evident with how things are kind of going here. Things are alright, things are alright. Let's turn it to my user. Okay, yeah, no, that feels well smoother when it comes to it then. Hello, Rena. Kappa played and loved it. There you go. Items. Power and store are scattered over the Misty Lake. Collect store to increase your store. Collect power to unlock new abilities. Reaching 4.0 power. Let Cirno lift the boulder and get back into her home. There we go. Cool. But this is just gonna be comfy little platforming and all that, listening to the OST and all. And of course, I just want to just talk to y'all because it's been a week and all, and there's just a lot to go on about and everything. So first, how have y'all been? Is it a Nintendo 64 game? I mean, absolutely so. Volume a little loud. Okay. I mean, okay, yeah, my gain is still fine. Oh, but I should probably turn on the desktop audio. Yep. Alright, tell me, people, tell me what that's doing. Also, I'm seeing 19 frauds to potentially get, which is something to think about. Oh, hello. Several frauds are hiding around the Misty Lake. Get close to them with your camera change. Honestly, I thought that Cirno was just gonna like freeze it straight up. Frog! Let's just start to hear you. I mean, then again, it has been a little bit since I've been able to, what's his face, been able to stream, and the last time that I was doing any recordings was for community night anyway. So again, it's all just kind of bugging around a little bit with me changing my settings always to be able to record the VR chat content that we have and all. Surprised I'm not slipping on the ice necessarily though here. That's what I really thought would have happened. But yeah, like, things have been very busy for me. Now, there's been a lot of developments, good and, oh, okay, I wouldn't necessarily say good and bad. It's just been developing on the side of the world when it comes to for everything going on for me. March-wise, but there has been a lot of, like, good developments, I should say, first and foremost. March-wise, when it comes to it, I just want to keep staring at stuff and seeing if there's there's the fraud, so I don't know if there's anything else for me to look around it. Because everything's happening in April and May when it comes to it then. First and foremost, my job situation is... Oh! Fuck. Hello, Yukari. Okay, so... The gap is just saying that's the border of the world. That gave me a scare, dude. That gave me a freaking scare. Holy crap. Also, I'm seeing that my V2 model is actually chugging as well playing this game. Wow. I can't believe Cirno lifts a boulder is making me chug. Like, I'm looking at my model at the side here on OBS, and it is kind of, like, not the best when it comes to it then right now. But it's fine, it's fine. You're with horror. I have never been good with horror, people. I'm guessing this is SDM that we're looking at over here, too. Hello, Mailing Snowman! Is that a pigeon on top of you? I think you're at 120. I just turned it off when it comes to it then. Just to see, and it just auto went when it comes to it. Because otherwise it starts acting a little bit choppy. I'd rather have me be a little bit, I'd rather have the game run smoother for my sake, and then just let myself be a little bit stuffed. Because if it comes to it then so if it comes to like VTube me, film half of the arts, achievement unlocked. Appreciate a piece of art. But if I have to have things chug a little bit for my own side, then that's fine. Well, on my VTube side, rather. But yeah, anyway, so I'm losing my job in May when it comes to it, but I did hear from HR that I might be able to be part of the deconstruction team whenever it comes to it then for my store location. So maybe I can get an extension by a few months when it comes to it on me having to keep jobs. Because I have been job searching. I have been looking at putting on my resume and everything like that to potential suitors, applicants, and everything like that or so. Oh. Chill. So it's just, you know, just being realistic about everything. Now, of course, if things are to work out, then I can stay on for just a little bit longer, and then we'll just see how things go. But if not, then, you know, job searching is there. Now, I'm gonna have to have a job one way or another when it comes to it then, due to the fact of my rent and everything like that. Especially for the fact that since I'm hopefully gonna move in with me at the end of April, then we'll be good on that note then, you know? Just hoping so, because at the very least, I think it's just background checking apartment-wise that we're just waiting for. So, because I've done my due diligence and everything with like putting in the application and everything like that or so. So, it's just life moving along and me trying to get all my ducks in a row. But that is all like the bigger logistical side of things. Oh. Did I miss something? Ah, shoot. Because I was holding shift, and I missed something. What did I unlock? What did I unlock? Uh-oh. If anybody's played this game before, get Kappa in here. Unless, Madrid, what did I unlock? Hold space in the air for flutter. Okay, thank you. Very much appreciated, because I didn't realize I was absolutely skipping. Also, hello, little Raimu. Cute. But thank you. Dictionary for this game, so it's all good. Well, there you go, and I hope you won't mind at least subparish the gameplay when it comes to. Look, my content is mostly yapping when it comes to it then, so I'm just gonna be enjoying my time here and just catching up. Because it's been a little bit with my audience and everything like that and all. So I just want to be able to relax and get back to it. But yeah, moving point, like, basically all those live points are going on, and then of course my sister's having her wedding at the beginning of April when it comes to it then. So that's been the main family priority with getting all of our ducks in a row, with trying to make sure that we can actually get everything taken care of and making sure that everything is, of course, timely and all that. Because a wedding's a once in a lifetime opportunity, of course, and there's no reason for us to skip out or anything like that or so. It's all out, all planning. That's a lot of stress. Positive stress, of course. But, you know, it is a lot to think about when it comes to it, so it's kind of hard just holistically thinking about it and all. Also, Sawako, Snowman. But life's getting there. I'm slowly going to be able to find my way back to doing more, especially on the streaming side, because I still have so many more series and everything that I need to be doing more of when it comes to it. I guess I need to get more powers to reach those what's up there. So overall, life is good right now. Could be better, but I am working on things. Gonna keep working on things and making sure that I can keep supporting this lifestyle that I have of being able to stream and entertain y'all when it comes to it. Because especially so, a lot of my creative energies are about to shift over because I have cosplays that I need to keep working on when it comes to it then. Because with MomoCon coming around soon enough, of course, May 21st through 25th and all, and with agreements to help out with Crimson, since it's going to be their first MomoCon, for example, and all that, I need to be working on things for their own side of cosplay when it comes to. Because of course we have our Uma stuff that we've been working on together when it comes to it then and all. And by that I mean I've ordered her Oguri Cap stuff and I have my Tamamo Cross already ready when it comes to it then. Propping and everything like that is still stuff that I've just got to holistically work on one side of the world. And then on the other, I've got my other cosplays that need to be fixing up. So Fire Emblem finally, I think Crimson and I have one that we're going to be doing together, which is, of course, I say of course as if it was like a foregone conclusion, but from the newest of the mobile games that comes with Fire Emblem Shadows, because one, I feel like I can get away from my typecasting of only cosplaying bow characters. Yuko Snowman! I can cosplay Rose, the fiance to the main character Kurt from Shadows when it comes to it then, which would be very cute. Hello, that's a very cute Yukari. But since those are completely new when it comes to it then, on the side of on the side of characters, it's not that there's going to be any cosplays to buy when it comes to it then. Is that a problem? No, but it would have cut down on how much hosted stuff I need to work on. Hello, Fraud, I see you. Thank you, sir. But, so I need to be making 2 cosplays from scratch. Now, usually, my own metric for myself was 1 cosplay a month when it comes to it then, timeline-wise, because that was realistic for me to get my materials and whatever and all. But I need to be also doing the prop work for Kurt and Rose, meaning that I need to make Rose's tome, which is absolutely going to be doable since I've made tomes in the past. But then I need to model and print Kurt's sword, which will be the bigger undertaking. Then again, I've modeled and made my own bow, and I've 3D printed swords before. I printed the Awakening Falchion, So it's gonna be doable when it comes to it then. Did Crimson make anything to help? I mean, if they're competent in Tinkercad and 3D printing modeling, whatever, stuff like that. But it's alright. It's just real, like, if there's anything Crimson can do to help, if my job situation doesn't turn out, then they can help me job search, smile, rather. But otherwise, it's actually gonna be fine then. Main thing that I've just been doing is I've been collecting resources otherwise for what I can get. Because, of course, things that I can't do in cosplay would be, wig work when it comes to it then, or other, like, you know, it's not like I'm gonna have the perfect hair when it comes to it then, so I'm just like looking at the miscellaneous stuff that I'd have to buy. So things like the boots, the wig, and like other outfit parts that I wouldn't be able to solicit myself when it comes to it then. So it'd be like belting or fabric. But I already have my shopping list that I've been creating and working on when it comes to it then. So it feels bad for me to say Crimson can't do anything to help me. No, it's just like this is its own creative process when it comes to it then, and this is Crimson's first con, so I want them to enjoy themselves, and this is my own undertaking for them. Because at the very least, I'm gonna give Crimson the Oguri cosplay to take home with them, if they want and if they're fine with it. And of course, same thing with Kurt, if they're fine with it or not. And if not, well, fact is, I'm also gonna get myself a I'm also gonna at least get my photo shoot with those cosplays before I give them over to Crimson, so I can add them to my repertoire. Oh goodness. Chartreuse turn. I remembered how to photo jump. Hold E while on the ground to jump even higher. Chartreuse will continue. Also, E is held as the cost of stamina. Interesting. Can I tap it for one? Okay, yes I can. Nice. 3D printed food. I can go to like a hobby shop and just get like some fake food. All right, nice. I have extra jump now. That's nice. It's not infallible with how much stamina I have, but okay, that's good to know, good to know. Is this ready to border? Okay, nice. Good to know, though. Hello, is that a fraud? Yes, it is a fraud. I thought I saw you down there, you little rascal. See ya, thank you, very cool. But, going on from that when it comes to it and all, I will be able to realistically work on things when it comes to it then still, for Crimson's sake. So, I don't want Crimson to feel bad about it all. This is a creative process, and it's not me shutting it down, it's just like, I have my deadline, and I've done this before. I am well past con crunch. It's more like real life crunch that I have right now when it comes to it, with how I am figuring out my job and apartment situation and all that. But past that then, that's just VTubing side, in which case, Heaven Sent doesn't have a deadline. Oh, hello, another garage. Heaven Sent doesn't have a deadline besides what I set for myself. Now, of course, I do want to keep releasing more chapters to it, considering how I haven't even released the first chapter. But the main fact is that, well, you know, I have a lot of real-life situations that's stopping development. And it's not that game development, it's not that games have ever been set in development however before, right? So, there is legitimately no rush on my own personal feelings on it all, you know? I will always Heaven Sent whenever I feel comfortable with it, and everything like that or so then. But otherwise, it's just gonna be cosplay is gonna be the main thing that I need to be looking at, working on, and being happy with myself with. And I can do that, because it's that, I gotta make, yeah, Kurt and Rose, gotta make this completely. Hi, Franny. How you doing, lovely? I gotta make, I gotta finish my Trogasa cosplay, because, the Karakasa actually still needs the leg when it comes to it then. Because, you know, like, I've shown my pictures of my Trogasa before. The outfit and everything like that is all done. I just need to fix up the Karakasa a little bit more. I thought that was a fraud, but no, it's just a drawing. So just a little bit more work on that side when it comes to it then. And then, I need to fix up just my other cosplays. Or at least, or Tamamo is basically good to go, but I need to fix up Gina's 3D printed gun. Otherwise then. And then I think we're pretty solid on my cosplay lineup and everything like that and all. So then I'll just be, you know, enjoying myself at the con, taking Crimson around for all of our first times and everything like that or so, and just enjoying. Reminds me too, Crimson, keep updating me on your bank situation and all, because since I'm going to be ordering parts for cosplay and everything like that, if you need help with, like, getting a few things that might have to ship out later, like your Banjo Namtai passport, if you can't get your bank card and you're worried about timeline and all, like, I can start looking at that already for you if you really need. No! Okay, there we go. how are you doing, lovely? Hope you're doing well. Forgive my model not being up to snuff to play Cirno with a Boulder. The fact that my model is lagging on Cirno with a Boulder still is so funny to me. It's so funny. They were closed when I called today. Yeah, because I've been looking at potentially going to a Bane for my next job, I realized it's like, wow, Bane time is like very narrow when you like actually looking at it when it comes to it. Then rather of like, yeah, Mondays to Fridays, not open on weekends, and like, and it's legit, right? Just like straight 9 to 5. Hello, rat. Look at this rat! I just feel like Cirno Kazooie 64. I mean, it's emulating like a Nintendo 64 game in a way, so when it comes to it, absolutely. I feel like this would be a great game for run optimization for people to be able to like chain, since you can chain the point gain that you get when it comes to it, and seeing how well people can, yeah, like I said, just optimize their routes. But going on from that, yeah, just like fixing that up and then see what I can do for other prop work and all, because again, there was the idea of making some skill hints to give out to everybody when it comes to it then for the UMA, but my 3D printer, it's not gonna be able to print, like, my first tests have been inconclusive, or rather, like, not inconclusive, not the best, rather. The first one was inconclusive, the second one was, like, me realizing, okay, this ain't gonna work, because these skill hints are gonna be way too big, for the fact that the text needs to be way too big, for the fact that the text was too small for my printer to actually print without just being, like, a scribble when it comes to it then, so that needs to be worked on when it comes to. So initial skill hint idea, I need to tell Mary, actually, that it's not gonna work out. So instead, I'm gonna probably go back to the fallback plan of seeing if I can't hand out, trainer cards when it comes to it then, and just laminating the ones that I have, because they give out. So of course, I'm always giving out my business card and everything like that whenever people ask for my pictures at conventions, which is my VTubing profile, my Twitch, my Twitter, everything like that. So if I can just add on to that with the UMA side of things, then that'll be great, of course. It will be wonderful. Can I quad this power? Thank you. Ah! Cirno is about to create an ice platform. Press Q on there to create an ice platform. Ooh! Cool! Nice! Okay, that's actually really, really nice, honestly. To be able to just boost my ability to jump. How many platforms can I have at a time? Okay, just the one. But I can basically, yeah, reset my stamina and maneuver around or cheat around a little bit more then. Ooh, wow, that's honestly really nice. And then I can cheat around and get some of these platforms I wasn't able to before. Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But that again, everything cosplay-wise, logistics. I'll get to it in time. Right now, it's just like some fish to fry have just been a little bit bigger on my timeline. But now it's now that cosplay is back on my radar overall, I am getting back to full work on it, and it's just gonna be buying all these parts and making sure that I'm all good to go when it comes to it then, because I'm gonna need this MomoCon so much to decompress and relax, considering how everything had blown up in my face back in February and all. So it will be greatly appreciated if I can have everything go right for me. I say as the photo shoots are already right next to each other again on Saturday. Again, I hate everything for the fact that they lined up all together on Saturday again. Yes, it's Saturday, but come on, man! Can I get one MomoCon where I don't have all my photo shoots back to back? This sucks so much. Oh well, dude, oh well. But that's what's going on in like my creative side of life. And I'm gonna be probably cosplay posting a lot more in the Discord. Again, I feel bad never posting it too much to social media and all, but it's not necessarily it's not necessarily right to say social media isn't for me. It's just like I never necessarily grew up with it, or rather, well, okay, yeah, I guess the cookie can crumble both ways when it comes to it. Then I'm saying both social media isn't for me, and I never grew up with it, because so like both are true. I just declined on using social media when it was on the rise, and I also had a brick of a Nokia phone, like an actual old flip flip phone Nokia when I first asked for a phone from my parents. Or rather, I didn't even ask for a phone. That was just started in middle school and said, hey, that way you'll be able to call us in case there's like anything wrong, if you're getting mugged at school or whatever, stuff like that or so, you know? What you're cooking up? Hope you're having a good night, Crazy. Yeah, look, it's our first stream in a while. I'm playing a Nintendo 64 a game that even though on my new computer, my VTube studio is lagging on. But anyway, rare Zoe sighting. Where's Rain? Where's Rain so they can simp over Zoe? But yeah, cosplay side is going up when it comes to it then. Again, so many plans. I mean, I have my lineup decided. I just need to make them now. And again, too, like, on the job side, hopefully things work out, because I was told by, I think I already said it, but yeah, at the end of the month, if HR gets back to me, and if I can even stay on until August for when the store lead commission is going on, hey, that's 3 more months. It goes from I'm out of a job at May, a third of the year through, to I'm out of a job 2/3 of the year through, which is honestly, again, that is a huge buffer, and it buys me time to get through the entirety of summer and all that, and not have to stress over considering how everything's been going on, everything's going on, I can't speak. Everything is going on again, April, May, you know? I have made a holistic error. If I put the platform there, I can't actually land below. What am I doing? Is it normal ad stream? No, it's just game dependent when it comes to it then. Because like, it's fine otherwise. And it's just this game just because I think it's like how it's running when it comes to it and all. So this is just a one-off thing, but it's not a problem. I mean, y'all can still hear me talk. It's not like my model lagging means that y'all can't hear me talk. So it's fine. It's actually fine. Besides, this is my first stream back in a while. I just want to yap. I just want to yap with my lovely friends and all. But that is big projects then, big projects. Because, well, I still do want to talk cosplay when it comes to it then, so let's keep that going, here. I'm just chopping it up for the YouTube people as I take a sip of water. Because like, if I close the game though, then like, I'll be back to like full. I'll be back to like full motion and everything. So if I close it, you see, oh, hold on. It's thank you, Steam Cloud, very cool. You see, I am full range and everything back and all. It's just a game. It's actually fine. It's not a thing that you have to fix, Mama. You're good. I'll take this moment to sip more sweet tea, though. Wait, I just noticed the joke that you just said, Retta. It was designed to be as efficient as a Nintendo 64 game. That's pretty good. Alright, back to boulder lifting. One must imagine my computer running happily. But, going back to things again, so, I'm getting my cosplay docket together. So, 2 cosplays I have to fix up. Let's talk about cosplay docket. So, again, I am cosplaying Gina from the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, Gina Lestrade, Tamomo Cross from Uma Musume, and, let's see here, it's his face. Gonna be Rose from Fire Emblem Shadows in collaboration with Crimson when it comes to it then. And it's his face. And then usually I could do a 4th cosplay, which I am thinking about if I have time. I could bring back Pocket to join Carrie on the Valve photo shoot when it comes to it then. Because, you know, Deadwatch is a Valve game, and I did Pocket before their model update and all, but that'd be really cool to be able to actually, hey, I could actually maybe see other Deadwatch cosplayers in that case then. And if so, then hey, I could actually show it off to Mary then and Brad and say, there is more Deadwatch cosplayers. Rah! We do exist. Valve's unreleased game does have cosplayers. I probably need to redo that jump. 4 cosplays? I've done... Zoe's in the chat, so, Maybe I shouldn't say this out. I've done 7 cosplays at a con before, and I had a time to like change in and out of cosplays about like 8 times. Now this is the time when I passed out 8 times in a row. Actually, I say Zoe's gonna be mad at me, Flighty's gonna be mad at me, Crimson's gonna be mad at me. Everybody's disliked that, Crazy. Everybody dislikes the time when you talked about about the convention you passed out 9 times in a row. They hate it. They hate me. So this is a lot of height we're working here. Bad platforming. Actually, I could probably put this ice platform a lot closer. Cause I keep holding a direction, man. I can just, you know, go straight up with the ice platform, looking at it. Trusting a lot. When there be a repeat of the incident? It's fine! It's fine! Come May, it's like all of the worries in the world will be gone and I'll actually be chill. I'm not gonna be stressing myself that much. And at most, we only have Saturday to have the Twitch change. And I'll be there anyway. Like, we'll be together because it's freaking Uma. It's gonna be on Saturday. It's Uma Musume. So it'll be us together in the morning for the second Uma Musume shoot, because the first one's on Friday. Then we'll go back to the hotel. You will change into Fire Emblem with me when it comes to it then. And then I'll have Toho right afterwards, which I'll wear Tagasa underneath Rose. It's fine, it's fine. The incident, it really is, well, actually, I can't say it's a noodle incident. I really can't say that me passing out 9 times in a row at MomoCon is a noodle incident, because then, if there's a noodle incident, rather, well, actually, no, noodle incident is something that's unexplained. If there's an incident that concerns me, it's the time I tested myself. But if there's an incident that nobody ever wants me to talk about because of how it affected my health, it's always the MomoCon passing out stories. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I love y'all so much for worrying about me there, but it's fine there. Talking about testing come to a community night. I'll say this, because it came up a little bit on what's-his-face. Because it came up a little bit on a GaleForce hangout night that just happened with Wayne and all, I kind of want to do VR chat mini golf with the friends and all. Just to chill out, just to talk and everything, and maybe I can just drink a little bit if I don't make par. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I don't want to force myself to do so, but I'm looking for excuses to celebrate. And again, if job stuff works out, maybe that is a good cause to celebrate then in that case. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. If VR chat golf would be nice. I was just like thinking about it. It's like I could absolutely go for like the Kingdom map, like the Kingdom mini golf. It seems really, really appetizing to me right now. Also, after the reset, it seems my model is actually working like really well now. So like, okay, it just went back down to 60, but I think after the game like got to run for the first time on my computer instead of the 120, it's actually running pretty decently. Because at first, like the first 50 minutes or so, y'all saw that like it was kind of chugging. 50 minutes, 30 minutes. How about Italian Night Golf, but it's still fun? Well, I mean, Italian Night Golf is an actual power system. Also, hello, Zune. It's like, you know, it's a more curated mini golf system rather than just like the one-off maps that I made in VR chat. Since of course, unless somebody's a full-time map maker to VR chat mini golf or so, you know, they're just making their own power systems. And of course, it's not that Italian Night didn't make its own too, but that is, you know, a lot more made, you know, course with more modding and everything like that in mind, of course, too. And so it's a more curated system. Oh! Hello, legendary cow. Soup, I guess. Hope you're doing well. So there's a lot more. Every time I think I've hit everything on the hello. Every time I think I've hit everything on the bottom when it comes to it, then on what's his face, on the bottom of Misty Lake here, I keep finding more and more and more. Oh, 100% completion. Oh boy, here we go. I don't know if I'm gonna get 100% completion here, but honestly, like, this is a chill enough game for me to yap to, so I could absolutely do so if I wanted. Why you find close to the soup story? Oh boy, here we go, y'all. But going on from this, I didn't request the platform. Going on from this, y'all. For cosplay. lineup could be 4 cosplays if I want it to be. I'll debate about it, because since I'm making Rose and Kurt from scratch for everything propping-wise to outfits and all that, and I want it, you know, I want my quality, of course, to be good when it comes to then. I'm going to be making those my priority, and if I can't do pocket in time, then of course, no, 4th cosplay will just be, Sunday cosplay will just be whoever I want to go to wear again. Because when it comes to photo shoots and all, what's his face? There's no Ace Attorney photo shoot that was on the docket at the time that we chatted, which is a little bit sad, honestly, because I always focused, I had seen Ace Attorney photo shoots before, but in that case, then Gina's gonna be my free day, so that'll be probably Thursday. There's an Uma shoot on Friday, so Kamen Rider Cross Friday. Then there's a second Uma shoot Saturday morning, Fire Emblem Saturday afternoon, and then Toho Saturday afternoon as well then, with Fire Emblem and Toho being the same as usual, which is to say they are going to be 3 and 4 o'clock respectively in that case then, which is annoying, but it legitimately is a what can I do kind of moment, you know? So that's going to be 3 out of 4 days then, because Sunday then is just completely free for whatever I want to do. Unless I do the Valve shoot, in which case then I will bring revamped Pocket. But we'll figure. I can flutter over here. Nice! Okay. I have a day to be free and do stuff. I mean, I am free to do stuff and all that. When it comes to it then, there's nothing necessarily stopping me. It's just that, again, when it comes to it for, like, my own fun and all that, it feels weird to say, it's like, I feel like naked at a convention if I'm not in cosplay. Because I've only ever been to conventions in cosplay ever at all. Rather, any convention day. Oh, hello. Hello, Shanghai. Taking a sip of my, what's his face? Taking a nice little sip. Oh! I just obliterated Shanghai! What did I do? I guess Cirno, like, obliterated Shanghai with the power of her mind? Brother. Okay. Anyway. Trying not to lose track of my topic, because I think I lost myself. Like, yeah, I've only ever gone to conventions while in cosplay ever. I know, like, some of my friends have, like, had situations to where they, like, start in cosplay, but then have to deal with the next days without. Because, like, if Zoe's still around, your Zoe cosplay from Weed and everything like that are said. Your LEDs were weighing so much on your head, if I remember correctly, just because they were lighting up. And that was killing your back, I remember! To where it felt like you had, like, cramps. Like the next few days or so because of that when it comes to. And it's like, oh, that sucks so much. I know Kiri's had some pains in the past before too, and then same with Kinsey actually. I feel like everybody's done that and all. And then here's me, God's strongest soldier, cosplaying on every single day. Again, the tweet is rent-free in my mind. People who cosplay on the 4th day of conventions are stronger than the US Marines. Absolutely, brother. What's the name of the LEDs? I just put a shit ton of lefts. Okay, you know, I mean, either or. Fact is, I just remember you just saying, yeah, this is cool. Oh, this sucks, this is bad, I'm supposed to, yeah, everybody's had their hosted problems, and I'm still like, nope, I'm just gonna live on adrenaline, on con adrenaline, and then that's why I passed out 9 times in a row. Okay. Going past my self-derogatory at my stamina at conventions when it comes to it then, because I really am a freak of nature of just, I'm here at the convention the entire time. I will stay the entire time. Don't ask Cruzy where she was at the 24-hour arcades at every convention she's been at. We are arcade junkies for a reason now. Like, I live for this stuff. Like, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people forget, especially so, like, especially like in the circle of friends that like we're with and all, is that like yes, I'm being my online personality and everything like that and all. But guys, I am a bona fide like extra. Fuck! I should have just saved a little bit of energy to float. Instead, I wasted it all in the jump. Oh well, back to the bottom. I am still an extrovert, y'all. I mean, false definition. I consider myself, I've always done to define myself as an extroverted introvert. When it comes to, when I'm around like my sister Grand or so, she is extrovert 1000% when it comes to it. And I will usually like shrink back, I'd rather take most of the interactions, or rather, I don't have to like be the one initiating things. She'll be the one that like, you know, like interacting out or like talking to people when it comes to it then. But if I'm with my friends in real life, though of course it doesn't pertain to everybody, because I feel like Zoe's just like fine. But like, there's a lot of people I feel like we can name Zoe, just in general, that would not like initiate a conversation for their lives or want to do anything or otherwise. Like, I gotta put myself out there, not because I want to, but because some of them need help. And then at the same time, then it's like, wow, Cruzy, how do you have so much energy? I'm just being me now. And of course, not everybody's the same when it comes to like their environment and all. But if it takes me having to encourage them and be like, hey, I can do this naturally. I can say they ask for no pickles, and you can do it too. And maybe it just takes a little bit of effort in that case. Then in which case, I'm more than happy to be the role model for the friends and all. But sometimes it's kind of like, come on, people, it's not that hard. Oh! Okay, save yourself. Save yourself. Nice. I still want the power underneath the dots here. Oh, fudge. Actually, because I have so much power now, can I actually just make my way all the way up holistically? Almost, not yet. Only do it now because I've started voicing myself. I still prefer hiding in a room all day and playing games. Don't get me wrong now, like, I feel like I'm gonna have a culture shot once he moves in with me of like, Cruzy being like, yeah, you can work 20 or 14 hours a day, rah! And then Cheetah me just being like, yeah, I'm just gonna play like Deadlock all day instead, or so like, I am very, very driven with all my work and everything like that, or so. There still is limits as to what I can do. I still want my alone time. I just don't necessarily show it as much with how much work that I'm like constantly expressing and showing that I am doing on a normal daily basis then, you know? Nice. Alright, platform refresh. Nice. Okay, good. And then we meet really cool people so won't stop. Yeah, it's like, again, like, I think you're very much right on that, of just like people getting their foot in the door on what they feel is comfortable with their interactions. And sometimes you just need to meet the right people to be able to say, okay, that wasn't so scary or so. And then sometimes you just gotta check them in the deep end and be like, look, dude, nothing's gonna happen unless you actually like go up and like order your damn food. I can't be ordering your food for you. And I'm not throwing out anybody particular in our friend groups. I'm just saying in general, like I think the biggest thing that like I find so funny as a normal working 9-to-5 adult with my jobs when it comes to it then. So I have to hold like the rudder phone all the time at work, which is just literally like if people like call like the corporate, like if people call the number on the website, it gets redirected to me more often than not. Not to mention how with my specialized position at IKEA being like a closet planner and all, people are calling back our business line or everything, or I have to keep calling them back or so. There's nothing wrong with having to call a restaurant or having to call something and be like, can I do takeout or everything? It's totally their job. They don't look at you weirder if you take 15 seconds to be like, I don't know what I want. Like, they deal with a million orders that could be worse than just somebody who's just a little bit shyer in asking, is it okay if I can buy this? Yes, that's what we're here for. Just go ahead and buy this, or just go ahead and let's do our job. It's not a problem then. It's not that much of a barrier, and that people can be so scared. Or like, I've had to go back and forth with my apartment manager about being like, hey, can you please like check on the status of my application and all? Or can you please get back to me? Like, bullying works, people, but let me define this before people start bullying each other in the name of Cruzy. Progress doesn't happen unless you're a thorn in people's side. Evident with like my apartment stuff or with my job applications and all that. I'm taking a what's his face? Taking a sip of my sweet tea here, which I will need a refill here in just a second anyway. But I'm curious to try to call restaurants. Fine, I'll call restaurants for us. God. it's being the mom friend. I can go up to the desk for someone that I really need. But I can be accessible in society without trying to engage in conversation necessarily. Yeah, I'm saying that's totally fine to not want to engage in things unnecessarily when it comes to it then. That's how I want to be. I just want to be able to like live. Hello, fraud. How did I not see you before? Grease. Thank you, sir. But going back to things. Like, I'm not trying to put myself out of the way for like all these conversations and all. If I can stay slumped away in a corner, just quietly pitter away my 9 to 5, eat my food that I either made or like ordered, and just enjoy myself, I'll stay as quietly outside of the universe as possible. But you can't get everything that way. You have to put yourself out there sometimes, and I've just accepted it. And if people need help, I'll still offer it, and then I'll just complain afterwards. Right? See, wasn't it so bad? What the frog doing? Yeah, what the frog doing? Okay, back up here. Huh. Play cards? Okay, but, I'm trying to see, like, social interactions aren't necessarily the worst when it comes to it then, but, bullying, going back to the bullying, because I lost my train of thought there. What? I was about to say, why do one of those shows have a cap, and then I just remembered thank you. Oh, so, hello? What is that over there? Is that the ice climbers, mallets, and then eggplant? Cute! That's very cute. That's honestly very cute. Alright, we need to flutter our way back, because at least for key areas that I haven't still been to, I still haven't been to the SDM side of Misty Lake. There's also more of these treetops that I also still need to hit as well too. But like, I've had to be so annoying to job applications. So like, it's one thing to not hear anything bad from your job, like to be like rejected from job applications. I messed up my thing. I need to jump first and then create a platform after. It's another thing to just be ghosted entirely. Because like, dude, if you're going to reject me, I'm not gonna have enough energy. That was a bad decision. If I'm gonna be ghosted entirely, that sucks because it puts up my expectations for what for if I might even have a chance at this job or anything like that or so. But if I have to be annoying, told about the location, and then if they have to say, if they have to go out of their way then to be like, please hold, okay, yes, we got the application, fortunately you are not one of our candidates, that's fine then. I just need to have some feedback to know, okay, I'm not considered, let me start looking again, or let me start looking for other opportunities. Or just saying you're being stuck on the line with my apartment plans, for instance. I need to know if everything was going fine enough on my current lease, if I could get it transferred, if I could move into a new one, if there was a new unit. I had to just go back and forth with emails, to go into the main office itself, and just being like, hey, can I just, like, look, I've talked to you on the phone, you know my name, I've given you my stuff, can you just please help me look a little bit here? Help me help you so I can get out of your hair? And is it still intimidating? I'm not gonna deny that in one retrospect or so, but you gotta do something sometimes, people. You just gotta put yourself out there and try. And not everything, of course, is going to require you to be like the end-all be-all, oh, I gotta be the most annoying person in the world. But there are times to where you just gotta put yourself out there and just get the service that you want. Especially, again, like the restaurant thing, I get, look, I'm not gonna be pulling hairs with if y'all aren't comfortable at ordering at a restaurant or so. I'm just gonna say, like, if it's gonna be me, one of these days, I'm gonna want y'all to do it. Not because you owe me one, but because so I can say, I told you so, it wasn't that bad. Alright, let me take another sip. Nope, hello? What the heck? What the heck is that? What the heck? That's like a secret or something that I'm not privy to reading? Or what was that? You want a break, darling? I'll call them for you? Goodness gracious. It's fine, it's fine. Especially like when we're going to the convention and all, like, it's not going to be a problem, because, right, that is my status going on. I'll be fine with that. And that's gonna be another thing. That's another thing. So I want to transition this into more content, because like I'm feeling myself already smile just thinking about conventions again, and the MomoCon fervor is already on my mind. Just, you know, with how it's so close, it's 2 months away, and then once I get my cosplay and everything for that going, it'll be wonderful and so beautiful, and oh, I just can't wait. I just can't wait for the potential. Oh crap, I'm gonna fall. For how everything can work. You sweet now to be on the background? Yes, yes, darling. Enjoy your sleep. I know it's always a wait for you to come around to my streams and all. But thank you again, love. Take it easy now. But, like, one thing that I love, because, like, if I'm gonna transition this into just talking about, like, people being shy and everything like that or so. Also, I love how that's a fake door. That's really funny. Is people being shy talking to cosplayers, saying, me saying that, being a cosplayer at, again, since I did just harp on how I've only ever cosplayed at my conventions and everything like that or so. Like, we're already putting ourselves out there to be seen and all that, but there still is that cardinal rule of cosplay is not consent. But sometimes, like, of course, everybody's got different reasons for cosplay, not everybody's trying to show off, but it's so funny that I find, and like, a lot of my friends that I've been to, like, first time con goers, so like, would it be alright if I can ask them for a picture? And it's like, some people will say no, and that's totally normal, but a lot of the times, me included, I am ecstatic to hear that, because I've practiced a pose that I want to strike whenever I'm in cosplay, or I've got like props that I can show off and all that, and more often than not, like, again, like, if you're going out to a convention already, a lot of the people, especially, like, if you're cosplaying, you're already cooler than a good, like, 60% of the people who aren't in cosplay. And again, I'm not trying to be ableist when it comes to it then, or so, I'm covering my bases here. Not everybody has to cosplay, or people can have a valid reason for not cosplaying, but it is the effort, is what I'm saying here. The effort to put into a costume that, like, that you'll only be wearing out for maybe 1 to 4 days when it comes to it then. And the love that you put into your craft, whether you bought it and just start trying to show it off, or just for like, the series that you want to like showcase to everybody and everything like that or so. It is all forms of love. And you know, like, we're nerds at a freaking anime convention now. We can all just share a little bit of love for the series or the games or everything like that or so we want to represent, right? And cosplay is the truest love letter to it all. To be able to showcase, hey, this character's cool, or like them. Oh, fuck. I wonder, if I fall from a great height from here, would that be anything? I'm not gonna have enough height to get all the way back up there. Alright, that's fine. I just have to go back up manually for just a little bit then. But it's always just a very funny thing for me thinking about, like, you know, people who are being shy about it. And again, I don't fault them when it comes to, but with how varied it is, and just thinking about, you know, the introvert to extrovert spectrum again. I'm very, I don't know if I can go up and ask them for a picture. Yo, Luffy, you want to grab a picture with me real quick? It's just like, hey, yo, bro, what's good? It's just, it's so funny with how quickly things can transition back and forth between, you know, just like minding your own business and then start calling out to people. Like the Spider-Man cosplayers, for instance, are always like some of the funniest with how just in tune within character they are. And of course, if you look at things online, you can always like find like what can be the annoying spectrum. So yeah, there's a bad rap about people who get into character too much, like the Deadpool cosplayers. But of course, everything, like, we're still people at the end of the day. Hello, Mahjong. Everybody is still, what's his face? Everybody is still, just a person in a costume at the end. As long as we can respect boundaries or so, there's a lot of fun, stupid stuff you can do. Seeing people from the other, what's his face? Seeing people from the same series or so, and you being able to pair up for stupid pictures and all that is really funny. Like, back when Final Fantasy Remake came out, Final Fantasy VII Remake came out, all the Cloud and Sephiroth cosplayers were really cool of being able to pose together, even if they were, like, even if they teamed with each other to the convention or not. What wasn't cool was them taking up the convention hallways, because some of them did not have any recognition for, hey, your wings, Sephiroth, your wings are literally getting in the way of everybody. Nobody can move in this crowded-ass convention hallway. I will hold a grudge against that, considering how my flanger wings, my Skyward flanger wings, were made, engineered by me, to be able to be adjusted so the wings wouldn't be a problem for anybody in the hallways and all that. Rah! That's actual cosplay problems. What? I'm just saying, I'm better than y'all, because I accounted for this in trying to be nice to people and getting out of their way. And it was very worthwhile and good. I'm just saying it's a skill issue that y'all didn't account for this. Okay. Off my pretentious block now when it comes to it, though. Off the pretentious block. But, like, just... It's a huge sense of community, and it's a place where you can absolutely be so much more comfortable compared to like where if you would have never felt comfortable in a public setting otherwise then. And that's what's beautiful about all the cosplay and everything like that, and why I love so much. And I'm so excited considering how we had to miss out the last convention due to government shutdown and then everything going on from that or so, which would have been our AWA, Anime Weekend Atlanta, the winter ChatCon. Compared to MomoCon, but let's face it, MomoCon absolutely has been the GOAT, has always been, and of course it's the biggest convention in the Mid-South, so absolutely so, it still holds up to that name, and I've never had a bad experience to that compared to AWA. But that's drama for another time, and I'm not trying to drama farm, I'm trying to just yap instead. Alright, so hello, Cirno Snurkers. But, like, especially, I'm just thinking, again, I'm just thinking about Crimson, with just like, your first time con is always a trip. And the fact that Crimson's gonna get to go to MomoCon, of all things, not just like a mom and pop, like, you know, like a small town con, which I'm not dragging them, I'm just saying it's like, you're going to MomoCon. That's like saying, like, if you're in like the California coast, you're like, yeah, I'm going to Comic-Con, or like you're in the New York side, you're like, I'll go to AX. Like, huh? You're going to this big thing, dude? Holy crap. And even then, like, MomoCon's still, like, chalk and cheese in crowdedness compared to, like, Comic-Con or Anime Expo when it comes to it then, in terms of sizing. Like, it is still very wildly different and all that. Oh, I hear a fraud somewhere. Where fraud? Has to be a fraud somewhere. I'm hearing... Well, I might just be false positiving, but I'm hearing a fraud ribbiting. Ribbiting. Well, I mean, I guess that's still can't work. I'm hearing a fraud croaking. I don't know if that's part of the soundtrack or if that's actually like a diegetic sound cue that a fraud's nearby. Okay, like it's softer, so I think it's on the left side of the SDN. So I keep collecting the stuff here real quick. Sensored orbit to be background noise, yeah. So I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Ah! I'll say that this is one of the more relaxing areas to actually be exploring around, and considering how there's so many little alcoves that I can actually stick my head in and refresh my platform jump. But yeah, again, convention scene-wise, Crimson's going to have so much to have to look at and do. I think like getting to share rhythm games when it comes to it with another person will be fantastic, of course, because I've already been so banal about this with trying to get Crimson their Bamco passport. That way they can save their progress and all, because if they want to be a rhythm game junkie, they need to be able to keep it on, because even if they don't get to use it then otherwise, having a Bamco passport for if there's ever a convention that pops up and around, and they get a chance to look at one, they get a chance to keep going on from their machines and all, and plus, of course, hopefully it's not just a one-off thing, and I can get to keep going to MomoCons or other stuff with Crimson then in the future, and they got that in the bag. So I'm hearing the croaking like around here, on the left side of the SDM. So like, I'm pausing my talks. Like, I'm really just trying to listen more if I hear the croaking get louder or not. Okay, no, it sounds like it's more centralized here. Where are you, you stupid frog? Oh. You heard that, right? He's so close. Wait. There you are! You're blending in with the freaking SDM. You sly little fraud. I found you! I freaking found you. Just hearing the little bits of croaking in the background was driving me crazy knowing that he was nearby. I just couldn't exactly find where. So, right now we're actually almost all the way up to being able to work the boulder. Get all the way up there. If I save a platform with that jump and all, I should be able to. What is this? Is that just showing you like where more red power is in that case? I know if it's been a little bit. I suppose so. Otherwise, I just know that there's like another floating platform that I haven't reached yet. There we go. Cirno reached max power. You can now, she's now strong enough to lift the boulder, or you can keep exploring. Well, I would like to keep exploring real quick, please. I can reach you. Yeah, I can absolutely reach you. Nice. Ah! Okay, saved. Saved. Yeah, there's still a lot of floating islands around here when it comes to it then. Now, am I going to be able to collect all the frauds? I don't think without a guide. I don't think I'm patient enough to collect frauds. They don't have a guide for it. I do want to keep exploring. Sentries do help them, yeah, and that's good diegetic game design, of course, then. I mean, they are secret collectibles. They didn't have to do it, but that is there. Also, this 9 as well, too. 9 in store tokens. Go back. Kind of like, I've walked in a little bit ever since I got to this end here, so sorry about the end of the yap talk. Especially with how high up we are, I just don't want to be losing the progress that I have up here. Oh, good save, good save. Nice. And we have to go up over here. Hello, sir. Thank you for your power. There's still a little bit more on the side. Holy. Oh, it's still missing. Still can't believe it got jump scared by the by Yukari's first sighting. That still makes me so so mad, and at the same time it's kind of like, well, I mean, if it wasn't already proven to y'all that I am weak to horror, then I don't know what does, you know? Alright, I think I got most of the Sky Islands, so that should be mostly everything here, right? I don't think there's... I mean, of course I'm not immediately seeing anything. It could be missing stuff still. It was on ground level mostly. So let's just lift the darn boulder. Lifting the boulder will end the game. Do you want to lift the boulder? Yes, I do. Home sweet home. Lift the boulder. Achievement unlocked. Finn! Yay! Cirno lifts the boulder. She has her own game right there. That's really cute. Is that already it for my journey? Besides the extra frauds. Cute! Thank you, Alexander Dolke. Very cute. Thank you, Axel Lap Spider Hellsten, for the musical arrangement. And of course the art is really cute too. You can't get past that now, y'all. Very cute, small game. I am still very happy about this when it comes to it. Like, it's good. It's very cute. It was a nice little pocket game. I'm just glad that I got to share this out with you. Because again, like, this had been on my upcoming list for a good little while now, just looking at it and seeing it for the future. And it's just cute. Now, I do think I'm probably going to call it here because it's already 10 and I want to keep working on cosplay stuff, so I'm probably going to call it here then. Yeah, congrats on the boulder. I'm a head off and night. Congrats on the boulder. It sounds... That just sounds so funny to me, just saying that out loud. Congrats on the boulder. Congrats on the kid. It's a boy. It's a girl. It's a boulder. Goodness gracious. But I'll be taking it easy after we let these credits roll out then when it comes to it. Yeah, just a very sweet little game when it comes to it then. Now, I do think probably for my next Doctor games, I might showcase Torotopia. I've been playing a lot of that offline when it comes to it then, of course, and that'd be a really cool thing to showcase, especially after the Steam Next Fest, since that is coming around for the future. And I've played a little bit of it with Crimson then as well too. So we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go then. But otherwise, it's that, or I'd just be doing more Slay the Spire. Missy's Easy Time, of course, has its socket and all. And I actually do need to do some cosplay streams, potentially, since I still need to practice my Uma dancing leading up to it. That's another thing I need to work on leading up to MomoCon. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. There's so much stuff to do. Well, there is, again, a lot that I'm going to be very happy to share around, and hopefully I can be a little bit more active when it comes to it again, as time keeps going on, but we'll see how things go, people. We'll see how things go. It's what a cute little game. What a wonderfully cute little game. Let me add this to my upload schedule. But if you want to go and play this game yourself, or free some frauds while you're at it, do check this out, please. It is $5.99. It's on sale until March 23rd for $5.39. If you just want to be able to play this just cute little game now. Yeah? Now I'm looking at the achievements in the meantime then, because I got Home Sweet Home with the boulder, Full Math of the Arts, appreciate a piece of art, Queen of the Misty Lake, lift the boulder and get the best ending. I could have just gotten a regular ending? Interesting. Max Power, collect all power items. Well, I didn't do that. On Point, collect all store items. I didn't do that yet. Fairy Good Eyes, spot and collect all frauds. Nope. a super fairy. Collect all items and frauds. Well, I mean, that's completion short then. The fastest. So lift the boulder in less than 30 minutes. Oh, okay, that's speedrunning. Terrain expert. Lift the boulder without having used flutter jump. Interesting. That's very interesting. To have that kind of like predisposed challenge. So I feel like I'd probably accidentally use flutter jump without thinking about it then when it comes to, so it's not for me. That achievement is not for me to do, but it's absolutely for somebody else probably then. Alright, or just going through the translations. I can probably scroll through. Trying to give respect to the credits, but it's not my stuff then. There we go. Thank you for playing. Cute, 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 cute. I could continue though. Will I keep going on for my current save? Okay, I will, in case I still did want to keep going. Alright, good to know then. And then if I need to get all my stuff back, then I would just be what's his face. Then I would just delete my save file as it directed me to do so. Oh wait, I did miss these point items here. Give me 2 seconds here, people. I'm standing. Oh. Thank you, Yukari. Very cool. I'm still missing an island or two. I thought I hit them all. Okay, hold on. I gotta stand on this. These are the only 2 islands I was missing then. And I just need to take a look. Oh, I messed up! I messed up! I messed up! There we go. A lovely little heart of an island. Alright, so that still isn't 100% yet. Well, I thought I would have reached it otherwise then, but there still is more islands or stuff that I hadn't gotten around to yet. Or there's one right there. Fudge. All these floating islands are really throwing me off for my completionism. Because I can account for at least most of the stuff on the ground. Start it. No! Goodness gracious, Cruzy. Hold on, I thought I'd be done, but I need to check this, because like, every time I think it's like, will this get me the achievement? I might as well achievement hunt if I'm here, you know? Like, you see what I'm trying to do here, hopefully, of like, I'm trying to set up the platform early. That way I'm basically, you know, like, going in with like an extra stamina bar, or like an extra full bar of, yeah, stamina, I guess. That's the best way to put it then. I am not getting that. Does it need to not do it from that door in that case then? I pressed the wrong button. Why am I messing up so much on this here? I should have enough. Okay, yeah, I do have enough. Good. Okay. Alright, well, that's not all the power and or store, so... Not yet. Can't see anything, though. 300 distance is all the way there. Unless I turn off the snow. Oh, I didn't help too much. Ah! There's more, and I don't have my jump. No! Aw, this is so annoying, dude. There's so many sky islands. The fact that there's so many of them is what's pissing me off. Alright, back to this one then, I guess. Hup. What are you instant done? Go! Okay. Set this one up. Good. Good. Oh, max power! I did get it! Oh, that wasn't the achievement otherwise for store. No, there's still more store that I didn't get. Okay, well that's one. Very least. It's that, and then I remember seeing that there's another. Like there was like that one thing on the bottom here that was like a 100% completion thing. I don't know if that what's on if you have to get everything. It was on one of the it's on the bottom of the lake here somewhere. That said, like you have to get 100%. Like Cirno, it's 100%. I just don't remember where it is over here. I will find you just for my own curiosity's sake, though. It was around the ground somewhere, and then I'll call it. Oh, there you are. Oh, sir? Okay, yeah, no, that... Oh, hello, Point Island. I am missing you. Oh, so I'm hearing a fraud. Oh no, here we go again. Not a fraud. Am I hearing two? I think I see, boy. No, that's the end of a rock! Oh, I'm invaded. I have been absolutely baited. A fraudulent snake? Actually, yeah, could be true. Okay, I'm hearing it farther away, so he's like maybe around here. Yes, blue point marker. Show me where to go. That's gonna lead me away from the rock. Oh, hello. How did I miss you? Oh, that's anticlimactic, huh? Alright, I think I am gonna call it there, though. Just to take it easy. Because there's still 13 more frauds. I don't know how many more blue points I'd have to get. But thank you all for joining on by. I'm going to take it easy now. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether it's on Twitch or YouTube or more. It's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant. Chartreuse Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Whether it be morning, afternoon, evening, or night, at least from my side of the world. Have a wonderful night. And thank you all again for coming by to my comeback stream after a week and all. So just take it easy, y'all, and I'll see y'all whenever I can.